Hey guys, Possible here. Well, it took forever, but I looked through all side and main quests and I found at least 10 unique vehicles all over San Francisco. Now, some of these are, of course, or most of these are, of course, from the main area. You can get them as long as you've got the right vehicle hacks and certain kinds of hacks, you'll be able to get them. The others, there's at least 3, 2 from 2 main quests and 1 from 1 side quest. But anyway, let's get on with the video. First up, we have the Wrecker. This unique muscle car can be found in the Port of Oakland on a shipping container on top of many containers as shown here on the map. Now the vehicle has a nice sort of flame decal on the front and has surprisingly good handling for a car of its class. However, not necessarily my favourite vehicle, but still, if you're a completionist like myself, it's definitely worth finding. Now, you will need the vehicle hack for this particular one, and as long as you've got maybe a quad chopper, you can actually just fly your chopper up, hack the vehicle to actually go out of the container and fly right off into the port, and if you're lucky enough it won't blow up, then it's just a matter of getting into the vehicle to unlock it. And from there, you've got it. It's all yours. Next up is one of the coolest. It's called the Danger Mobile. You can find this in an alleyway littered with garbage on Yarrabah Benoa Island, as shown on the map here. This ambulance looking waste transport features a green smoke or smog that comes out the back, and if you actually park it near civilians, they'll actually respond to it as if it's got something toxic in it, like coughing and just walking away. Oh no, it's fucking awesome, and definitely worth seeing just some of the reactions that the pedestrians have. Definitely worth picking up, so just get inside the vehicle and it's yours. Next is perhaps one of my favourites. It's called the Mountain King and can be found in a lakeside area as shown on the map here. Head over there and find a way to get your jumper behind the gate. Either way is fine. Use a car or some sort of a piece of equipment that's hackable. Either way, as long as you get it over and then hack the physical terminal, you'll easily be able to get to the car, get in and take it. Now what's really unique about this game, what makes it my favourite, is the horn. It's got this T-Rex fucking horn that just roars and shakes the camera as you use it. So just get in the car and scare the shit out of the citizens of San Francisco. Next we have the Flip Wagon. Now this particular vehicle can be found in the Painted Ladies suburb as shown here on the map. It features a cool paint job, although not necessarily, again, my favourite. However, out of all the vehicles, it's got this surprising speed, especially with the vehicle turbo hack. Head over to this location, get in, and it's yours. Next one is called the Ice Cube, aka the Red Thunder. Now, I think that Ice Cube is a bit of a strange name for a car like this, but however, whatever, the developers decided to name it this way, so... Now this particular vehicle can be found in this location near Kirby Grove. If you see a little tick on the map here, go exactly to that tick location on the map and you should find it right there. It is one I've already shown in a previous video, but for the sake of the video and being complete as just one resource to find these things, I figured add it in anyway. So if you want to get this vehicle, head over there, get inside the vehicle, and it's yours. Now this, like I said, is probably one of the first I've actually acquired that has surprisingly amazing handling, and the performance is outstanding. And for a vehicle that you can get for free, it's certainly worth the find. And speaking of other vehicles that have great performance and are completely free, the next vehicle on the list is the Danger Zone. Now this particular vehicle can be found on the map here. It's located in a parking garage area near the Noodle headquarters, and in order to get this one you will need to have the RC get through a vent. You will need to get some sort of car, jump it off into there, and then get it in through that way. And you will need the vehicle hack, because once you've gotten through the vents to this SUV garage, it'll be in the one next to the Danger Zone. However, to get to the physical hack terminal, you're going to have to get the SUV to run backwards, back up, and knock down the wooden panels. Once you've done that, just hack the physical terminal and you'll be able to unlock and get into the garage. From there, it's a simple matter of just getting inside the actual car and unlocking it, and that's yours. And while it doesn't possess anything particularly unique compared to the other vehicles, it has a decent enough, coolish enough paint job and has excellent performance and excellent handling. Especially good for those who don't yet have 1.0 I think it was $1.35 million saved for the fastest vehicle in the game. And to be frank, it took me actually no, it took me the entirety of my complete playthrough from start to finish to actually muster up that kind of cash. So honestly, if you really want to get a decent car to use throughout the story, I would recommend heading over there right now and grabbing this particular vehicle. That way at least you've got something that is fast, cool, and handles very well throughout the entire playthrough, because you're never going to see that car until you finish the game, which makes it utterly redundant and pointless. One of the last vehicles on the map that you can find is called the Rainbow Missile motorcycle, the only unique one. Now this one is a little bit disappointing for me, particularly because it doesn't come with anything particularly different. It's more like a Faggio, just as it is like in GTA Online. However, it does sport this interesting paint job, and if you actually look really closely, you'll see it's that unicorn that's shitting out rainbows and cash. I thought maybe it was just a tail. No, if you look closely enough, it actually looks like he's fucking shitting cash and fucking rainbows out of his ass. Awesome. So to get this particular vehicle, head over to San Mateo as on the map shown here. Now there is a guard in the area that you have to take out, but it's only one, so take out the guard either way you want and go on the vehicle and it's yours. And now you too can roam the streets of San Francisco and all its cash-shitting rainbow glory. Now the last three vehicles are fairly easy to get, but one of them I would say can be missed depending on how eager you are to do all of the side missions. Now the first two are fairly obvious, because if you haven't completed the game, then well, you may or may not know about them. The first one is essentially a Knight Rider vehicle knockoff. It's from the Cyber Driver mission. It's called the CHAP AAD, or the DedSec vehicle, and you can get that just doing the Cyber Driver mission. And once you've done that particular part, you got that out the way, you'll unlock it. Now the other one, however, is the Noodle car. Now you can get this vehicle off the streets, even next to the Noodle office. However, it is an unlockable vehicle, so I decided to mention it here. And you get that in the mission where you go off to hack the Noodle Farm server. Now the other one, however, the one you can somewhat miss if you don't do side missions, there is a group of side missions that revolve around the e-carts, and the vehicle that you unlock by getting first place, and I believe it's 3 from memory, is called the e-noodle cart. Now if you get first place in all 3 of them, you'll unlock the vehicle. And there is, like, in between, like, the first race and then in between the second and the third race, the final race, you do have to do this sort of item gathering thing, but that's pretty easy to get as well. So just do all of them, get first place, and it's yours. And that's it for me, Possible. If this helped you and you liked the video, feel free to sub and like, and I'll see you guys on the next one.